want to bring in David Bruno. When you hear this, David, it is so heartbreaking, and my heart just breaks for little Jordan, who's autistic. I'm the godmother of 2 autistic kids, and, you know, autistic kids often, in this case, it sounds like they cannot speak. They're having a hard time communicating. He couldn't say, this is what's happening to me. Yeah. And yet, still to this day, Larissa Rodriguez basically says the only thing I did was didn't take him to the hospital. I mean, come on, that, first of all, is bad enough. But then clearly what she seems to be, she's definitely tied to the burying. But this is damning, don't you think?
Yeah, well, Anna, you did a great job on this one because those are 2 high numbers, the 25 and the 28 for not being able to prove cause and manner.
You've got an autistic boy who's got broken bones. You just heard about the clavicle from Anna.
Yeah, no,
you just heard, it wasn't like he just fell.
Oh, I agree, okay? This is a victim, and I feel bad. But, however, the prosecutor still has to do their job. There's a burden of proof that has to be met here, proof beyond a reasonable doubt.
She didn't even admit to it, David.
Yeah, but when you don't have cause and manner, you can't prove the murder. Okay? It's like Casey Anthony. Casey Anthony was acquitted down in Florida because they couldn't prove cause and manner. And I just have to say, again, the prosecutor did a tremendous job to get those very high numbers.
But this mother doesn't even seem remorseful. And I think that that is the most troubling thing when you hear it. And the other issue is, too, there were so many people from social services that were coming to the house, and she said, I was worried about social services taking this child away because she had a history of problems before this. This was a mother who she has 10 kids, just had another one recently. Yes. I mean, what is she doing being a mother? She can't even take care of this poor little boy.
Yeah, well, I question whether or not maybe Child Services did enough.
What are you blaming it on Child Services,
no,
not her?
But let's say if there's been a history of abuse in this household, they could have done more. Yeah, I would imagine. Okay,
no,
I'm not putting it on them. It's not their fault. Obviously, everyone makes their own decisions. However, when a prosecutor charges something, they better be able to prove it beyond a reasonable doubt. I don't think a murder could have been proven here.
Well, a lot of people dropped the ball, as you point out, David. Thank you. And